Hey guys, today we are going to activate our glutes, your butt. We are going to be in the tabletop position for the majority of the time, which means that your knees are going to be on the ground and so are your hands. So if you have a carpeted area, that's great. If you have a mat, even better. If you, even if you have those things and you want to put down a towel or a blanket or something softer to give a little more cushion to your knees, I highly recommend it. Also, that's the color we're painting the inside of our house. Pardon the little paint sample, but I'm excited. All right, let's get going. So to set up for this move, what you need to do is you need to get into tabletop. So that means that your hands are down and then your knees are down, okay? Your knees are gonna be about hip width apart, and same with your hands, about shoulder width apart. So the first move you're gonna do is just gonna extend your back leg, and you're just gonna start by raising and lowering it. All right, we're gonna do about half of the time on one leg and then half the time on the other. Now, for each of these moves as well, if you want to take the opposite hand and just kind of mimic the movement, you certainly can do that. If that's too much for you, if you can't maintain that balance, please just focus on the legs, okay? But if you can mimic it, that's great. Anytime we're doing this though, you want to make sure that your back is stable and flat. If you find yourself straining like this and dipping, that kind of defeats the purpose, okay? So really just put that focus in on your back leg. All right, let's switch legs. So the other leg goes back, and we're just raising and lowering. And you go at your own pace. You maintain the balance that you need the entire time through. Again, if you can add the arm, please do that, but don't do it by sacrificing your balance and your posture. And again, with posture, I mean maintaining that flat back the entire time. Give me one more here. Great, come down to center. So now we're alternating back to the original leg, and we're just going out to the side and down, out to the side and down. Now maybe you can just come up to here, and that's fine. Maintaining the fact that your belly button is facing the ground. So I'm not opening up like this. I'm really just working through my hips. And with your arms, again, if you want to add to it, you certainly can, and you're just mimicking that movement, coming out and dropping down, coming out. Give me one more here. We're gonna switch sides. So start with just the leg and go back. So you can see a little bit better on this side that my stabilized hip is not twisting that much, right? So I'm not turning open like this. My shoulders aren't opening, my hips not opening. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping everything square to the ground. And then it helps with that squared off position if you add the arm, but it definitely intensifies the balance component. Last one. All right, I'm gonna go back here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it in and then push it back. So you kind of do a little cat-cow with it and go back. So here is where you look like a cat, sort of. If you want to add in the arm, you certainly can. So you squeeze it here and then go back. This one is a little bit more of the balance component, that's for sure. Squeeze it in and then push it back. In. Give me one more right here. In and then push it back. Other side. So start with just the leg. Go back, bring it in and back. Even at my extension point though, I'm not dipping my waist. I'm not dropping my core towards the ground. I'm still pretty flat. So if you want to add in the arm, you certainly can, and extend. See, I'm still trying to be pretty flat, even at that fully extended part right there. And out, in. All right, changing it up again. So this one, you're gonna start out, and you're gonna pull it in, and then take it back out. So you're pulling in and out. In, and you are gonna twist a little bit. Your hip is gonna shift outward on your stabilized side, but you do want to focus on trying to stay as stable as possible. The arm part for this, again, just mimics that leg. This one is the most challenging of these. Give me one more. We're going to the other side now. And then we're here, raise it. And anytime I bring my leg in, I try to exhale a little bit. Do you hear that a little bit? I feel like it kind of gets everything out of me so I can go a little bit deeper into that movement. If you can add, see, you can fall easily. If you can add that other arm, Maybe you don't on this one. If you have been, it's up to you. Give me one more. And pull. All right, good job. The last one we're gonna do, straight leg. There's no arm movement for this one. And you're just gonna curl in and take it out. Little hamstring curls, but raised. So you try to get your leg as straight as you can out, and then do a little curl there. So everything is completely stable except for that leg, that hinge from the knee to your toes. Last one. Actually, give me one more. All right, switch legs. So here, and then come up. Now, if you can't get to a fully extended motion, you can certainly still do this right here, okay? You can do it pointing to the ground, that's fine. But if you can, get it as straight as you can and do a little leg curl. Good job. Whew, we're getting there. Almost done, folks. Almost done. Give me another 2 right here. 1 and 2. And that's it. I'm gonna do a quick little stretch just as we're sitting here. What I like to do best is just kind of bring this in and just sit here and kind of stretch it out. Because for me, that was pretty intense. It feels so good, but pretty intense. So I always like to stretch the area if I can right afterwards. But you know what? You do you. Maybe you want to repeat this. Maybe you want to give the balance part a little bit more of a go and try the other arm coming up. Switch sides. Maybe you're pretty proud of yourself and you're done for the day. Whatever it is, know that you did some good things for your body. Let your body say thank you in its little kind of aches and pains a little bit today, and keep coming back. I got something new for you tomorrow. Bye, guys.